morning, everyone. I told you that I would start the vlog exactly where I finished the last one off. I kept my promise, which I rarely do. Today is a very exciting day. We are doing lots of exciting things today. There's a few stores that I really want to hit, and if you missed my last vlog, which I will leave up here for you to watch, I pretty much shared with you guys that I will be moving very soon. I am moving into a 2-bedroom apartment, and this is a very exciting move for me because it feels like I finally will have a space that not only I can work in, but I can live in. And I'm really determined to just make this space like a reflection of who I am. I feel like this apartment wasn't quite exactly the way I wanted it to look like. Obviously it's very beautiful and very bright and clean, but it was never exactly how I wanted it to look like. So my goal for this next apartment is just to have it kind of be like my dream apartment, and that's what I will be sharing with you. So today we are going to a few stores. There's one thing that I want to buy. The first thing is I'm looking for a Le Creuset Dutch oven. A loved one of mine had one, and I saw her cooking it, and I just loved all the things that she was able to do with it. I know it's quite of an investment piece, but again, it is an investment piece. I think it's something that will be with you for life, and so I'm looking for that. So I'll probably end up going to Williams-Sonoma. I feel like that's my best shot for finding a Le Creuset. If I don't find the one I want there, I may just end up having to order it online, but that's okay. And then after that, we are going to browse a part of the city that I've never actually browsed, and that is some vintage furniture antique shops. And I'm really excited because I really want to start incorporating lots of like vintage and pre-loved items into my new apartment. I have a very specific aesthetic that I want to go for, although I'm kind of mix and match, but I'll leave a photo of an apartment here that I just absolutely love. So I actually found this apartment on TikTok, and then as I was browsing Pinterest, I ended up finding it again. I believe it's a New York apartment, and it just has so much character. It's so warm, it's so homey. It's a little bit modern, but it's just got so many beautiful kind of details to it, and I love that. I really want to start bringing some color into it. I love black. I always have loved black. And so I really just want to start incorporating lots of different things into my apartment, and that's kind of the goal. So I do want to go into some furniture shops to see what I can find, and obviously a gallery wall. I have always loved art, and something I really want in my next apartment is a gallery wall. So I actually have a bunch of frames that I picked up at IKEA. I picked up a bunch of different frames, and I'm still looking for prints to go inside them. I'm shopping right now on Society 6. So if you have any like print shops that you guys know of that sell like really great prints, and I want obviously like paintings, share them in the comments below, because I am struggling with Society 6 because I feel like everything's very modern on there, and I want like actual paintings like Vermeers and Klimts and, you know, Degas, artists like that. I really like paintings like that. I don't want necessarily like art prints, if you know what I mean. So that's what I'm looking for, but I'm also very happy to incorporate full-on like prints and artworks. I actually found one. I'll show it to you. I found one at an antique market in Cambridge a while back, and I haven't shown you this one, but it looks like this, and I think it's so gorgeous. It's got the very dark frame on it, and then the painting inside of it. I'm not quite sure who it's by. It doesn't say or anything, but stuff like this I'm so happy to add onto that gallery wall. Obviously right now it looks quite cohesive with the frames that I bought from IKEA. They're just gold and black, but I'm so happy to incorporate other ones in there. So that's kind of the goal. So if I see any art prints that I love and that are obviously a decent price, I think I'll be very quick to pick them up. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. I'm very excited. We're also going to a little cocktail store, and I'll have to share the name of it with you in the comment box, but we love making cocktails. I mean, I love having them made for me. So we're gonna go browse to see what cool little things in there. We've been looking for a great shaker. We bought a really cheap one from LCBO a while back, I think back in the summer, and it's not great, but it does the job. So we're looking for a really nice one to just have and not get rid of. Obviously the goal is always to kind of buy things that are gonna be with you for a long time, not just something that you're gonna replace in 6 months, although that's kind of what we did with the first one, but that's okay. So that's kind of the plan for today. I thought I would take you along and do that. So yeah, I do have to do a little bit of work before we go. I have to do some editing and some emails and stuff, but as soon as we're done, we're gonna head out. I'm hoping it doesn't rain because it's calling for rain later today. But if it does rain, we'll just have to take some umbrellas with us. But anyways, that's the plan. So yeah, we'll catch up in a bit. we just got off the bus and we are now looking for some of the antique stores. We just passed one, but I think there's a 10 more down this strip, so yeah. Antiques. I found 2 prints, which I'll have to show you when I get home, but now we're gonna go to a little bar, cocktail bar called Famous Last Words, and we stumbled upon it. We had both heard of it. I think we saw it on Blog.to before, and it's supposed to be a really fantastic little cocktail bar, and it was kind of like an accidental discovery. But anyways, we're gonna go have some drinks there and probably a little bit of food, and then we're probably gonna head home because one drink is never just an hour thing for us, so we're probably gonna skip Williams Sonoma and a cocktail store, but we'll have to go another day. There she is in the blue.
So casually keep diving into concrete. So bittersweet, huh? Keep losing sleep while driving in the backseat. What's left of me? Drowning in what feels just like an ocean. Negativity is getting closer. Hard to keep the heat when it gets colder, you know. Sometimes everything just gets hard. Sometimes everything just gets harder. Feeling like I'm missing some parts. Days just keep on getting much darker. Even when I'm down in the lower, I remember what you were saying. Sometimes all you need is a spark, and maybe just a better kind of bitter.
We just finished up at what's the name of the restaurant? So I just finished up at Famous Last Words. I had 2 cocktails. I didn't really love my second cocktail, but the first one that I had was like lavender Earl Grey based, and it was phenomenal. So really great spot for if you really like good cocktails. Not a lot of food. They only had like chips and guac and chips and salsa, so not a lot of food options. So very cocktail focused, but it was a great spot if you're looking for an awesome little cocktail spot in the city. And I was just alerted that I forgot to mention, it's a gin-based drink. Now,
guacamole.
Oh yeah, great guacamole, by the way. Very chunky, so if you don't like chunky guacamole, it's not the place for you. But anyways, we're heading home now, and we might go out somewhere else. But for now, we're just gonna head home. Everyone, it is a new day and we are in a new gorgeous dress, which I will tell you about in a minute. But I wanted to actually show you what I got at the antique shop. We went to quite a few and we had the most fun time. We honestly had the best time ever, not only going to the antique shops, but just exploring that part of the city, because it was actually a part of the city that I had never been to. It was really, really nice. We stumbled upon a restaurant, or like a bar restaurant that we heard of before. It was such a wonderful kind of discovery, and we had a blast there. I would highly recommend going to Famous Last Words if you really enjoy like good crafted cocktails. They have very little food. They literally only have like chips and like salsa, guacamole, stuff like that. So it's very much just drinks and stuff like that. But we had the most wonderful time, and so I'm just drinking my lemon ginger tea. It's like my obsession. But I wanted to show you what I got. So obviously went to quite a few antique stores, but the one that I ended up finding something in was called The Art of Demolition. This is the bag here, and I don't know if I mentioned, but I really wanted to find like obviously furniture, but also prints. I know I can buy like brand new prints, but I did want to find stuff that was just, you know, pre-loved, pre-owned. I think things like that oftentimes have so much more character than something that is brand new. As I was walking through this tiny little antique shop, at the corner of my eye, I see what looks like a print. And I come across this folder of about 30 or more prints, and they were all beautiful, beautiful paintings. And so I actually picked up two little prints, and the first one is this beautiful print. This is a Caravaggio, and I'm actually lucky enough to study this in one of my art history classes, so I spent a lot of time talking about this particular print. And the next one, which is kind of like my pride and joy, and because for those of you who know, I study history and art history, so I'm a bit of a nerd in that sense, and one of my favorite time periods would be the 16th, 17th century. And obviously King Henry VIII was one who kind of was in that time period, and studying his wives is something that has always kind of fascinated me. And so I came across the beautiful Anne of Cleves, and I love everything about this. Like her color palette, I always forget, but I believe she's the third wife after Anne Boleyn, and third or fourth, I'm not sure, but I can't quite remember right now. But I just love everything about this. Her garment is gorgeous, all the jewelry, the gold and warm tones, which I think is something that I want to bring into my new apartment. And so these are the two prints that I got, and they were $5 each. Like I'm so excited. So anyways, so that's what I got at the antique shop, and I'm just so happy with it. I'm just gonna take some of my tea here. And then hopefully that will go up in my gallery wall. But now I want to talk about this little gorgeous dress here. Yes, I know we're still sticking with this like yellow golden themes. I have been obsessed with yellow, and I just have discovered it, and I just feel like yellow makes me feel so beautiful, so vibrant. So yellow is like a running theme in my wardrobe, so I don't think this is the last time you'll be seeing yellow or orange in my wardrobe. Oh, sorry, as I was saying, I just had to go out and grab some packages. You will be seeing a lot of this color, and the reason I want to talk about this dress is because today my edit with Karen Millen launched. I just wanted to tell you girls on YouTube, because that was something that happened over on Instagram, and essentially I was able to create an edit where I was able to pick out a bunch of pieces that I loved, and most of them I already own, and they were all there, and I was able to also shoot some of the pieces, and one of them was this beautiful dress. If not in this vlog, then maybe in next vlog, I will show you some of the pieces that I photographed and personally chose out because I love them so much. But it's so nice to be able to have like a kind of curated space of pieces that I love. And it's always really nice when you're able to, you know, from one website, have more than a couple pieces that you love. And I felt like Karen Millen is one of those websites for me. It's kind of very easy to find those kind of structured, beautiful, feminine, powerful pieces. So I'm really excited. By the time this video goes up, you guys will be able to still join the contest because they are having a competition where you can actually win a $500 voucher. I will leave all that information for you guys below. I will also leave a link to my edit down below. I'd love your guys' support in that, and do let me know what your favorite pieces are. That was happening today. I'm very excited. Today has been a very low-key day. I will be at home all day. I am currently doing some schoolwork, which I figured I would update you on. Someone asked in my last video if I was still in school and what was my plan. With that, I am still in school. I am slowly but surely working my way at it. I'm not enjoying school to the same extent that I used to. I'm just really trying to finish it for the piece of paper, and because I know that unfortunately in today's day and age that piece of paper is worth a lot, and so I just want to finish it. But I'm only taking 1 or 2 courses a semester, so it's going to be very slow, but there's no rush. no one said you have to finish a degree in 4 years, so I'm gonna finish it at my own pace and just doing it that way. So I am still doing it, still taking history and art history. Currently I'm taking art history course on Dutch art, and then another one on the sustainability of fashion. Really interesting course to take, considering that my job is based around fashion, and obviously there's a lot of sustainability issues surrounding my job and fashion and all that. You know, I try my best to be sustainable where I can be, but that course has been really interesting. My final project is actually, I got to choose what it was on, and I chose Reformation because Reformation is a sustainable brand. I think a lot of us, I love Reformation. I really love what they do, their clothing. And so I've decided to take a little bit of a deeper look at Reformation and see, you know, where they stand on their sustainability, kind of how that ties into marketing and all that stuff. That's my final project. I'm really excited about it. I'm working on it currently. My presentation is next week, so I'm very excited to work on that. But yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a life update. Moving day is coming closer and closer. I still have not even began to think about like packing my stuff and moving my stuff. Thankfully, I'm like not moving to another location. But yeah, that's a little bit of a little life update. Right now I'm going to do some schoolwork, so I do have a presentation tomorrow, which I am not even close to being done, but yeah, that's the plan. Anyways, I'm gonna go do that and we will catch up later tonight. I'm making a pasta with tomato sauce and chicken for dinner, so maybe I'll vlog that with you guys and have you join dinner with me. But yeah, anyways, we'll chat later. Everyone, it is a new day. I'm wearing this beautiful Karen Millen, it's like a denim trench coat dress. I think I showed it on my Instagram and I'm surprised more people didn't love it because I think it's such a unique little dress. But anyways, we watched Turning Red, and I know I talked about it in, I think it was my last video, and I was really excited to watch it. Well, I finally watched it and oh my god, it was the best movie ever. It was such a feel-good movie. It was, you know, it felt so empowering as a woman, not only to watch a movie about, I think, you know, this coming of age movie of a young girl becoming a woman and a young woman, and then you know, seeing Toronto in all of its beauty. Seeing the streetcars, the you know, the city, the CN Tower, the Sky Dome, or it's now called the Rogers Center. It was so amazing to see my city and my country being represented in such a beautiful and honest way. I love it so much. And even there's one scene where the girls go to Daisy Mart. I mean, I in high school used to go to a Daisy Mart, not in Toronto, but I used to go to a Daisy Mart. So it was just such a wonderful movie. I also highly recommend that if you're watching it on Disney Plus, there is a little documentary. It's about an hour long, I think it's like 50 minutes, where all the directors and visual producers talk about the creation of the film, and it's so awesome to see so many powerful women just rocking it at what they're doing in life. And so I highly recommend watching that. But right now I have had a day of admin, but now that I'm finished all that, I want to take a moment and show you some of my Karen Millen pieces. I have a rack where I have some of the pieces that I shot for the campaign, and I essentially, since I showed it all on Instagram, which you can check out over here, I wanted to take the time here on YouTube to show you some of the pieces that I picked out. Quickly, before I show you some of my pieces, I actually just got in a package that I ordered like a few days ago, and it's actually a little waxing kit. I think I told you guys, but I was getting sugared, and I essentially stopped stopped for the summer. I stopped sugaring my legs for the summer because the grow out period was way too long for me, and obviously I'm starting to wear lots of dresses and shorts and just things where I can't have like super hairy legs. I mean, that's totally okay if that's your thing. Have your legs however you want. But for my personal comfort levels, I do like to have clean shaven or waxed legs if I'm wearing shorts or skirts. But anyways, I think I've mentioned to you in the past as well, I do like to wax my upper lip, my underarms, bikini line, and my mom has a waxing kit at home and she's always waxed me, but I really wanted a little tiny kit that would fit in my apartment where I could wax at any given time. And so I found a brand called Waxy, I think that's how you pronounce it, W-A-K-S-E. And it's actually a brand started by two guys, and I love it. I think their thing is like started by two hairy guys, which is really funny. And their concept was just to create at-home waxing kits that were easy to use and just user-friendly. And so I really liked their whole kind of marketing campaign, and I got a few things. So I want to unbox this and kind of show you what I got. And sorry, I know I was supposed to be showing you my Karen Millen collection, but this just came in the mail and I'm really excited to open it up. And I will be waxing tonight, so I'm very excited too. All right, so first up is the little beads. So it's hard wax, so you don't need any strips or anything for this. It's also not sugar wax. Essentially, I got the wax. This is their rose gold wax. And I wonder what it smells like. It smells very nice. And then I got their reusable melting pot. Now this was what I actually really found cool. So essentially you've got your little pot which you pour your wax into, and then you just put this in the microwave. You heat it up for about 45 seconds and then until you get your desired kind of consistency, and then that's your wax. And I just thought this was so easy. It's so easy to clean. They show all the cleaning instructions on their Instagram and I'm sure on their website as well, but it's just super low maintenance. You can also, you know, put your wax back in here, remelt it as many times as you would like. So that's the first two things that I got. The last thing that I got are the face and body applicators. So these are just going to be your wooden sticks. So you've got the big ones for areas like your legs, your underarms, and then little ones which you can use for like your upper lip, eyebrows if you're doing your eyebrows. Now, truth be told, after this purchase, I will probably be buying little sticks like this either at like a beauty shop like Sally's here in Ontario, or honestly even Amazon. You can probably get away with buying it at a much cheaper price, but I wanted to support the company, so I kind of bought all the things that I needed all at once, and it came super quickly. So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys because I thought this was super cool, and if you're into waxing or don't have a lot of space to have an entire like waxing kit, then I think this is super snazzy. Anyways, I'm gonna show you my Karen Millen collection now and actually try on a couple of my favorite pieces for you guys. I am finally ready to show you all of my pieces. So this is the rack here with all of my Karen Millen pieces that I personally chose out. Now there's obviously way more on the website, and like I said, I will leave it in the description box for you, so definitely check it out. And I believe that by the time you guys will be seeing this, you'll still have a couple days to enter the Karen Millen contest, and I think you guys will be able to win $500 to spend on the Karen Millen edit. So I will leave that all in the description box for you, but this is my rack with all the pieces that I chose for my edit. I thought I would talk you through a couple pieces. So for my edit, I really wanted to pick pieces that were not only, you know, my classic like structured blazers and pants, but I also really wanted beautiful feminine pieces that were going to be perfect for spring and summer. And I mean, I'm such a strong believer in not having to choose between being like the powerful looking woman or the feminine looking woman. I think you can be both depending on how you feel. And so I really wanted this edit to have just a variety of everything and just pieces that I felt were just beautiful and would make me feel, and hopefully you guys, beautiful as well. So let's start with the blazer, because I feel like this edit wouldn't be mine if we didn't have some beautiful high quality blazers. Now when it comes to my blazers, I'm very picky with them because I really do like a high quality blazer. So this one is a beautiful tweed style blazer. This one's got elements of yellow and navy blue and light blue and of course the cream color. It is truly just the most perfect pattern for spring and summer. And this one is not an oversized blazer, but it's also not your traditionally fitted blazer. So in my opinion, it's the perfect kind of hybrid of blazer. And for me, that type of silhouette is perfect because not only can you dress it up, but you can just as easily dress it down. And so for this one, I went with a UK8 US 4. And I always recommend checking out the sizing guide for any store that you've never shopped at before, because sizings are so different. I always get questions being like, does this brand run small? Does it run big? It's not true to size. Nothing is true to size, okay? Every brand comes up with their own sizing, and I've never been the same size at one store. For me, a good sign is when I can be the same size in every item at one store. So I would say if you've never shopped at MILLEN, check out the sizing guide. But for myself, I pretty much wear a size 8 in both tops and bottoms. And the only times I will deviate is if I want a particular top to be a little bit more oversized. But for the most part, I will wear a UK8 in blazers and tops and a UK8 in pants as well. I know, this is my absolute favorite piece. This is the beautiful patterned midi dress. Now the moment I saw this, I fell in love with it, and I had actually been eyeing it up for quite some time before I chose it for the edit. So I loved it. It's got a beautiful midi length style. This one does come with a belt. I have taken it off because I personally like to wear it with either no belt or one of my personal white leather belts. Again, you've got beautiful slits on the side, and this one is quite a high neck, but what I love about it is that it's the type of dress that you can undo a couple buttons and it's still gonna look just as beautiful. But if you're someone who wants a more modest look, then just do up your buttons and it's gonna look so beautiful. Another thing about this one is that it actually came with a slip. Now this is a really fantastic thing. So many dresses that I have bought in the past, not from MILLEN, but just from other retailers, have not come with slips underneath. And I can't imagine if you're someone who is in a rush and needing a dress for an event and it doesn't come with a slip when it clearly needs a slip, you're gonna be in trouble. So it's really nice that this one came with a slip. But I do have to say, you do not need a slip for this dress. The quality on this material is very beautiful. In my opinion, I didn't have any issues with it being see-through. So all the photos that I actually took with this dress on my Instagram, I actually didn't wear the slip. I just wore it with a nude set of bras and undies, and I had zero issues with it. The material is such high quality that you really don't need a slip, but it is there for you if you want that extra security that no one is gonna see your bras and undies. Next up, we have this beautiful denim dress, and I have been quite loving denim. Clearly, this is another MILLEN denim dress that I got recently, but the moment I saw this one, I knew that it was gonna be perfect for spring and summer. It's got beautiful long sleeves, a midi style, but the thing that I really want to point out about this dress is how well it fits. Being someone who is not only on the smaller side, but also has a quite tiny waist compared to like my boobs and hips, I always struggle with finding dresses that are actually small enough around the waist to actually show it off without needing a belt. And I think that's something that MILLEN does, especially in their dresses, really well. It's nice to actually have a brand that caters to kind of like that woman hourglass figure, which is really nice. So anyways, I just think this dress has such a beautiful fit, and I really admire MILLEN for being able to create pieces that just fit really beautifully. And again, this one is also a UK8. I think I pretty much wear a UK8 in every item. The one thing I do want to say about this dress, just because it's good knowledge to have, is that because it is a beautiful dark denim, you do have to be careful with what handbags you wear, because if you're wearing a white handbag or something that's really light in color, blue denim has a high chance of transferring. And this is not just for a MILLEN piece, but any type of denim, any type of dark wash denim is most likely going to transfer just because of the dyeing process. Obviously denim isn't this color naturally, and so to get it to this color you have to use very dark dyes on the material to get it to this color, and they will transfer. So just be mindful of, you know, washing your pieces a couple times if you really want to prevent that transfer, or if you're like me, just ensure that you're wearing darker handbags to prevent any sort of transfer. This one is gonna hurt my arm to hold up because it's really heavy. But this is a beautiful denim trench coat that has a beautiful pleated detailing in the back. And now the moment I saw this, I fell in love because I feel like it's the most beautiful, like, modern woman trench coat. It's timeless and classy, and it's a type of piece that not only can you wear it, you know, on top of something as a coat, but you can also wear this as a dress, which is perfect for spring, especially in Canada when it's still quite chilly out. You can absolutely get away with this as a dress. Wear it quite comfortably, I would say, but it's still gonna keep you nice and warm. But again, I just loved all the detailing, and I have to say the quality on this is absolutely amazing. All the detailings on it are just gorgeous. I love this piece. Oh, it's so beautiful. And now into a pair of pants. I actually have the belt from the dress hanging on here, but I'm gonna take these off of here for you so you can see. This is going to be the style of pants that I think you're gonna be seeing me wear a ton in the summer. So these are a pair of wide leg trousers, and they are just the most beautiful, beautiful material. So light and airy for the summer. And again, like I said, I think I'm gonna be wearing a lot of these styles in the summer. I actually have 2 styles of these already from MILLEN, and I just love how comfy they are. Again, like I said, I will be wearing so many of these styles in the summer. I just love it. And again, it's a type of item that you can wear to work, you can wear for a night out, but you can also wear it with some sandals on a hot summer day to just, I don't know, walk around and go have a cup of coffee somewhere. But this is another pair of pants that I actually put in the edit in a couple colors. I believe this particular style comes in black and a burgundy, which I've been wanting to get my hands on the burgundy color so badly because, well, you guys know I love burgundy. But I definitely want the black in this exact style because I just love them so much. And I would say the one comment I do have on these is that if you are on the shorter side like me, you will probably need to get these hemmed, but that is, as much as it's maybe a little bit of a con if you're on the shorter side, I think this is an awesome thing for my taller girls. I know so many tall women who struggle finding pants that are long enough for them, and I think these are a great length if you're on the taller side. I think they're gonna fit you really well, and so I think that's something that MILLEN does really well. It's not too much of a hassle to get pants hemmed, in my opinion, so I will definitely be getting this particular style hemmed for myself. But yeah, next up we have another pair of trousers. Now, the reason I picked this particular style is because they were so reminiscent of my Jacquemus trousers that I wear all the time. And so I picked these out in a beautiful cream color because, again, I really wanted to keep a nice and light color palette for spring and summer. But this particular pant comes in like 10 different colors. It comes in beautiful sage green, it comes in your blacks, your beiges, it might even come in burgundy, which again, I love. But I just wanted to pick out a pair of trousers for you guys that had that beautiful kind of wide leg fit, but was still high-waisted and would look beautiful with like a button down tucked in or a bodysuit or something like that. And so yeah, this is the next pair of trousers, and I think you guys are gonna absolutely love this style. Hello everyone, it is Sam from the future, because as we were editing this vlog, I realized that we unfortunately lost a little bit of footage, which means this vlog doesn't have the ending it was supposed to have, but that's okay. I will finish off the vlog with you here. I'm actually with my parents, and I mean, you'll see everything we've been doing this weekend in next week's vlog. But anyways, I really hope you guys loved all the MILLEN pieces. And as I mentioned, I'll leave everything in the description box for you guys to check out. And I believe when you guys will be seeing this, you have one more day left to enter the contest, so do go check out that post. But like I said, everything will be in the description box for you guys. But anyways, I'm going to end the vlog here, and I hope all of you have been doing really well, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye. Mwah.